Hi, Earth signs, Earth Kings, that is. This is Reverend Sky with your 2017 November love reading. I'm doing something different. I am going in the order of the signs. So I did do the Water Kings and I did the Water Queens. I did the Fire Kings and the Fire Queens. And now it's your turn because Capricorn comes after December. Hi, Earth sign. I am doing something different. I am splitting up the genders, the kings and the queens of the earth signs. Okay, I am doing the kings first. Kings are going for King of Pentacles, and that I'm using for the earth sign male. I am going to be using the Lover's card as the significator, and Capricorn men will be first and you will be the challenge. Okay, so I have pre-shuffled the deck. I've hard shuffled, so I'm going to just talk about a few more things and then we can get started. Your gemstone for the month of November is Tiger Eye. Okay, now Tiger Eye is a good protection stone, and I'm going to, goodness sakes, the page, okay, here we go. Let me just read for you some of the properties of Tiger Eye. The candle color is gold, so if you're doing any candle work with Tiger Eye, you would use a gold candle. Okay, the fragrances are bay, carnation, copal, geranium, saffron, and spearmint. The practical uses are attracts the steady inflow of money. Place a tiger's eye in a pot with a lid and add a coin every day. When full, spend the money on something fun or give to charity and start again. Okay, I think you could do that with just about any stone, but that's the message this stone brings. Okay, maybe it gives you the volition to do it. I don't know. Magical significance: a traditional protection against the evil eye. Carry or wear a tiger's eye to ward off jealousy, whether from a partner's ex, which we're doing a love reading, so that very well may be something you'd be interested in carrying. Sibling rivalry or envious colleagues. I'm putting it on my desk. Divinatory meaning: money-making ventures and new projects will succeed better than anticipated if you persist and keep focused when you hit an obstacle. The zodiac sign for Tiger Eye, for your Tiger Eye, is Leo. And the empowerment is, I am filled with golden light and can reach out in confidence that I will succeed. Okay. I know people have been asking me, oh, it's an oxide quartz, and it is a common stone, so you could pick it up anywhere, and the chakra that it governs is the root and the solar plexus. Okay, so there you go. That's Tiger's Eye. So if you're, I know people have been asking if I will be carrying stones, and I think I'm going to. As I come out with the stone for the month, I think I'm going to make it available by the beginning of the new year to be able to purchase them directly from me. Yay! Okay, so I bet you'll all be happy about that. You won't have to shop around and look for them, unless you have a local shop that you go to. But you can certainly get them from me. As well, let's see, what else do we have here? I am going to be using, let me introduce the cards, as I always do. We're going to be using the Romantic Tarot for the reading, Capricorn male, and I am going to be using, and I'm sorry if anybody gets offended, but they will be clarified by the Monero Manera Erotic Tarot. Okay, they're very small, and I'm only going to pull 3 clarifiers because we're doing this differently. Like like I said, we are using the Lovers as our significator, and the King of Pentacles for our Capricorn, what is it? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo men for their love readings. So, that being said, I think, oh, 2 more things, and then I swear we'll get going. I did want to say for the new channel, which will be, the platform will be on metaphysical questions, spiritual questions, and life coaching. So if you have an area of ancient spiritual philosophy or a life coaching question, spiritually based, that you would like information of, whether it's relationship or otherwise, you can email the guidinglighealing@gmail.com, and your inquiry or question or subject, topic suggestion may very well find its way on the channel, that the other channel. Okay, let's see what else. And for the month of December, I am doing a contest for that will be based on your comments. Okay, I'm going to take the comments, and for each sign is going to get 1 winner based on the comments, and that person will get a 15 to 30-minute reading free from me. Okay, so, and that's just my way of spreading holiday cheer in my own way. Okay, so that being said, I think we're ready for your reading, and I'm always misplacing the wand, and here it is. Okay, here we go. We're going to invoke the angels using drumming. Okay, so here we go. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, benevolent spirits, earth spirits, please help us with regards to Capricorn, the earth elements, Capricorn's reading for love for the month of November 2017. Thank you for hearing our knock on your door. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, like I said, these have already been shuffled, so I'm just going to do a soft shuffle, Capricorn. And I really am doing you guys twice because I was using, for some reason I was using, saying Virgo, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to put too much of Virgo's energy into their reading because Virgo will have its own reading. Okay, so King of Pentacles for Capricorn for the month of November 2017. Please give us their love information, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Samuel, and any and other benevolent angels. Please help us. Thank you. I think drumming them in makes it a little bit shorter for the invocation of the angels to hear us, right? Okay, so Capricorn, the first card for your reading, our Capricorn Kings, is our goats, our money men. What's going on? The very first card is the Seven of Swords. Capricorn men, do you feel like somebody might be stealing from you? Or cheating you out of money that you deserve? Or cheating on you, because this is a love reading. Do you think that somebody might be sneaking out on you? Let's see what the other cards have to say. Well, right underneath that you have the Seven of Wands, right? And the Seven of Wands is somebody being very defensive. So is somebody cheating on you, or are you confronting them? And that's 2 sevens. So that has a very powerful punch to it. Is somebody, doing something untowards that you're cornering them and they're being defensive? Let's see. Six of Swords right next to that. How about that? Are you thinking about ending it with somebody because you think they're cheating on you? Or there's a lot of like arguments about it, or they're very defensive and they won't come clean. That could be. Could be. Let's see what else the cards have to say. Goodness, I'm telling you, anybody could read the tarot. It's getting your intuition into the read that is the thing that makes a good tarot reader. And it has taken me a very, very long time. And I forgot to tell you guys, but I am going to introduce to you, if I remember at the end, my first tarot book, okay, which is old. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, you have the Five of Swords. Now, this definitely talks about arguments, troubled waters, see? And here's this man he's looking at now. See, my intuition is this man is on a bridge, you know, like the song Bridge Over Troubled Waters, right? But he's looking down at these swans. Now, swans mate for life. And so he's got a very difficult, Capricorn, you have a very, very difficult decision to make. Because first of all, earth signs like to stay in relationships. They don't like things to end because they've put so much value into it, right? Five of Swords also talks about somebody who wins at the expense of the greater picture. So let's see, what else do we have for you, Capricorn? Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the regular deck talks about juggling, you know, two people juggling, or one person juggling two people. That could be, because I'm seeing here very clearly that somebody is not being honest about, and they're sneaking out, you know. So let me just see what the next card is. Yeah, here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune talks about, now you see, isn't this interesting? These cards are very interesting because they're not typically artistically designed like the regular cards, but you notice so much every time you look at them. Now, see these two people, and they're like, you know, making out on a park bench, right, or whatever, and the wheel is behind them. So they're not even realizing that you know, they have to end this. And the Six of Swords is right above that. So I really do think, Capricorn, that either yourself or somebody that you're with is involved with somebody and they're trying to break it off. Or you're trying to break it off. Let's see. Got another, yeah, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. See this person? They've got this person in their mind. See the guy standing behind them? In their mind. So they're not breaking, they're finding it very hard to break away. Capricorn, could it be you or could it be somebody that you're with? Because I see here the Justice card. So this could be one of two things. If you don't break it off, you may have been threatened with a divorce, or you may be divorcing to break, you know, divorcing to be with somebody else, waiting for that divorce to go through, because you're right on top of the Two of Pentacles. So next to that, yeah, a passionate new beginning. Now this usually, this is a lot of sex card, right? So this is a passionate new beginning though. See the garter, the garter's on the cane there, hanging there, right? So this to me talks about somebody not being totally forthcoming in a relationship. Sorry for all that. That's that's YouTube's little bell, or Windows little bell in the background. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And I see that this card is, okay, Capricorn. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody working. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers, the 3 clarifiers, but I think I already have the storyline. I'm just not going to say just now. Let's see, for Capricorn. Capricorn's love reading. 3 cards, clarify this. Thank you. Okay, we have the 8 of water. Just what I was going to say. 8 of water. The King of Earth, which is you again, Capricorn. You're walking away. And the Knave of Air. Okay. This is a very destructive relationship. There's a lot of arguing going on. A lot of things aren't what they seem. Okay. And I think that basically what I'm seeing here, got my wand out. Oh, by the way, this hat is from the Haskells down at Monmouth Park Raceway. I hope they don't mind me giving them a plug, but it's a great day in the summer, in the spring. I think they open Memorial Day weekend or whatever. But I love the racetrack. And I was gifted this hat because I didn't get to go this year. So if you have, however, if you have a business and you have a baseball cap and you would like for me to wear it on my channel, just email me and let me know. And you know, I quite possibly will consider, as long as it's not porno or something like that, you know, a legitimate business. Not that porno isn't a legitimate business, but I don't want to wear that on my channel, and it's my channel, I could choose. But if you would like me to wear your cap, you know, let me know. Alrighty, anyway, getting back to the reading, to your reading, I am seeing 8 of Water. 8 of Cups talks about not putting as much emotion into a situation that you had in the past. Right? That there's more love somewhere, that you believe there's more love somewhere else. And then the King of Earth, you have this twice, right? The King of Earth is basically, you know, a boss, somebody who's good with money management. Because he's a king, he's the superior of the sign, so he is somebody with money. And then you've got the Knave of Air, which is the Knight of Swords, which is destructive energy, but it's also very fast moving. So I tend to think that this has to do with somebody Capricorn, I hate to tell you this, but I really see a lot of arguing and a lot of like, get out, and all right, I'm leaving, and you know, get out, get out, get out, and destruction and things being thrown, maybe even. But I see that somebody is working on change, or on moving on, right? They're working on gathering their money together to move on, because you've got the wheel here to and I think you're going to be able to do it. I think you're now in the planning stage, right? You're not quite there yet, but I think somebody is, if it's a marriage, it's heading to divorce. Just letting you know, Capricorn, this is the Justice card. This is generally in a love reading, means divorce or separation of some kind. So I think if it's not a marriage, you are deciding that this person just, you and them argue way too much, and you're destroying each other. You are destroying each other trying to stay together, and it may not be worth it. So let's see, we have that. Let's see what Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel cards have to say. Okay, for the sign of, oh, I didn't even have to say anything. No, that one popped right out. So let's see, we have 2. Let's go for a 3rd card. Whoa, they almost went all over the place. Okay, 2 more wanted to come out. Wow, wowee. Capricorn, I think, well, you got 4. I only wanted 3, but it doesn't even matter because they all talk to each other. I really think that the person that you're with, you want to break away from to start something with somebody else. And I think it's a fire sign. Capricorn. I think it's somebody who might be your soulmate. Okay, because this says, yes, this is your soulmate, so they very well may be. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So somebody worth waiting for. So the divorce is coming, you know. And chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah. How did we not know there was a strong magnetic attraction when we've got the Ace of Wands here, right? And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I want to show you this too. Clearly decide what you want to do. Stop holding on to a marriage or a relationship just because it's something that you go home to every day and you know that that's where it is. Because it's nothing but strife. It's nothing but strife. I want to have a happy love reading for you guys next month, Capricorn. Let's see now. I have one other thing that I want to give you guys. Like I said, this book is the pictorial key to the tarot. I don't know if you could see the handwriting. You probably, there we go. If I'm tilting it just right. This was my first tarot book, okay? Back when I was a young girl. I think I wasn't even 19. Maybe I was 19, okay? And that's when I first started learning the tarot, amongst other things as well. You know, I was, like I said, I'm born Native American, so we've always talked about different mysticisms and different shamanic things that I won't disclose here. You may want to look at, you know, join the other channel. But anyway, knowing this, we're going to go with a page for you, Capricorn, for November 2017 for your overall energy. Okay, so join me and let's do this. Capricorn 2017. Please give me a page. Please give me a page for Capricorn 2017. Your overall energy is Capricorn. Your overall energy is, whoa, there we go, the Devil, which is the Capricorn, is the card of Capricorn, the goat, right? But it talks about, what it talks about is obsession and compulsion. So, you know, really, that passion here can turn into an obsession or a compulsion. However, so could arguing. Having somebody that you're constantly debating with and arguing with, that could also, some people like to fight to make up. What I'm going to tell you is that it is not worth it. You have a new beginning with somebody. I said possibly a fire sign. It's time to cut loose from that energy and, you know, kind of heal and move on. But anyway, that is the energy for you, for my Capricorn Kings, Kings of Cap, for November 2017 in the area of love. This is Reverend Sky giving you love, peace, kindness, and joy from me to you for the month November 2017. Love you. Bye-bye. Hi, Taurus. This is Reverend Sky with your 2017 November love reading. This is for Taurus males. I am doing the kings and the queens, splitting up the genders. I think I like doing it this way, so hopefully you do too. If you have any questions or whatever, you know, you could certainly leave a comment. And anything else you need to know is in the description box below. If you want to roll back, you will get information with regard to this month's gemstone, which is the tiger eye. Okay, now the tiger is a protection stone, so any other information you may need, you can go back to the beginning. If somebody wants to timestamp these, I would be so grateful. I just want to thank you guys for dealing with me. Every so often I get a reading for someone, and I know it's not for everybody, but Spirit tells me, you know, you've got to put this out there. And I'm glad that, and I'm hoping that who needed to see that reading got to see it. And that's all I can say about that. It was very tough to do, that I will say. However, let me tell you the cards that we're going to be using, my Taurus bulls. The Romantic Tarot, okay, for November 2017, your romance. And to clarify, the Manara Erotic Tarot. Okay, I'm using that for clarifiers. And then for at the end, we're going to pull 3 cards from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels, which I will use one more time for December, and then I'm going to retire these and hopefully find something else that's a love oracle deck. So that being said, Taurus, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, I am going to be having a contest next month for each individual sign for with regards to comments. I will pick one person's comment after each, you know, with regards to each sign, and that person will receive from me a 15 to 30-minute reading, okay? And you will be notified who that is. And then let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. Oh, and I have another channel that I'm going to be working on after the new year. Okay, so if you have any topics that you would like covered with regards to metaphysics, spiritual life coaching, or anything that myself you would like to know, please email me, and your topic or your question may be featured on the new channel. Okay, so that being said, all the fees for the readings, if this doesn't resonate with you, you already know the drill. You know, down below under the description box is information with regards to your natal chart and for a personal private reading. Okay, now I've said enough. Let's move on. Okay, I'm going to invoke the angels. Let's see, using our, I'm going to drum them in and using our wand. Okay, so here we go. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Samuel, and Archangel Sophia. All the love archangels, please tell us, what is Taurus's love life? What can we tell them with regards to November 2017? Thank you for hearing our plea. Thank you. Okay, so now, where are our Taurian bulls, our male Taurus, for the month of November 2017? Archangels, please tell us. Benevolent spirits, please guide and protect Taurus the bull for the month of November 2017 with regards to their love life. What do they need to know? What can we tell them? What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, that's an interesting cut, Taurus. What's going on? What's going on? All right, Taurus Kings. Your first card for November 2017 in the area of love is the Seven of Canes, or the Seven of Wands. Now, this is a very defensive energy. This is somebody who is defending their territory. They don't want somebody to get closer to them. So they're like, you know, back off. So I don't know, Taurus, could this be you? Or could this be somebody that you're involved with? Because this is fire energy. Wow. And right underneath that is the Two of Cups. This is soulmate, a soulmate, somebody that that sees eye to eye with you. So maybe you met somebody new, because I'm looking here at this and you can see 2 men, and you could see her jumping off the train, jumping into one person's arms, leaving one person and going right into somebody else with somebody else. And this, wow, Taurus, this is very official, isn't it? This is the Hierophant. This talks about maybe possibly marriage, making something official, moving in together, making, you know, a more solid commitment to each other, possibly. And underneath that, unfortunately, we have the Five of Swords. Now, see these swans. Swans mate for life. See this man on the over the troubled waters looking down at the swans. And I think basically there's a lot of head tripping, or you know, a lot of arguing or whatever going on about possibly committing to this relationship. Maybe one person wants a commitment and the other person doesn't because they have other women, or you know, maybe you have other women, Taurus, that you're not quite sure, or you have other options, or other people are presenting themselves to you suddenly. You know, it's a funny thing when we are single and we don't have a significant other. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I really want to meet somebody. Where is this Romeo, or where is this Juliet, or whatever, right? And then finally that person comes along and we join with them. And then all of these other people start showing up and going, what about me? I would have went out with you. And you're like, what? You know, is this like some kind of joke? But here we go. Here's balance. Okay, so yeah. You might be married, Taurus, or with somebody and have given them your oath, or moved in with them, or you know, claimed that you're in love with them, and suddenly, you know, other people are showing up on the scene and you're like, what am I going to do? And this person's jealous and there are all kinds of things going on. So anyway, yeah, because here we have Taurus. This is this is so funny because we have the Nine of Wands, and see, this person's back here looking at these two people. So this very well may be somebody from the past watching you move on and not too happy either, because you're very guarded. You see? What was that first card, right? That first card was all about somebody being defensive and guarded. Okay, so anywho, anyway, here we go. That's guarding against somebody. Now let's see, where are we with this? Oh my, Taurus, you may have met your match. This is an air sign. This is a Gemini card. But you know what? When people say, oh, you might be meeting an air sign, well, what other card says this in the deck, right? I mean, there's not another card that says lovers for earth signs and another card that says lovers for fire signs. And this card does say Gemini. It is the card of Gemini because it's been, you know, assigned to Gemini. But this could be any sign, so much as it talks about a choice, the choice to love, the choice to be in a stable relationship, that you've made a choice as to who you want to be with. And you've got the Two of Cups here too, and yeah, I would say so, because you've got the Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Wands talks about competition, talks about people being kind of nosy, gossiping. Also talks about a lot of like confusion in the brain area, you know, like what am I going to do, whatever. So let's see now, Taurus, because it looks to me like you've pretty much made up your mind with someone, and quite possibly you might Although I don't, you might very well be thinking about getting married or engaged to this person, tying them closer to you, binding them to you. So let's see. 3 cards for Taurus for November 2017 in the area of love. These cards are so tiny. Okay, let's see. The first card is the 8 of Pentacles. Second card is the 4 of Fire. And the third card is the Queen of Air. So this could very well be an air sign, in which case I stand corrected. But I don't want everybody to, every time they get a the Lover's card, say, oh, that must mean that I'm going to be with an air sign. Not necessarily so. However, from what I see here, 8 of Pentacles talks about work, talks about somebody wanting something to be perfect, everything to be perfect. And Taurus people are generally perfectionists. They like perfect, every little thing in its place, right? And the 4 of Fire talks about stability or possible marriage, although in this erotic deck it doesn't, but because of the depictions. But anyway, and then we've got the Queen of Air. So who wants the truth? Who wants stability? Who wants, she's a no BS type of woman, right? So you may very well be getting involved with an air sign, Taurus men. And let's see though, let's look at what Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel cards have to say. As I said, I already hard shuffled all of these. So okay, for the Taurus male, Taurus, you had 3 cards pop out all at once. I'm not going to press the issue, but you have give your relationship a chance, which basically, you know, the little petty arguments and stuff that I see here may have something to do with religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. Well, this could very well be. This could be that the person that you're with is different in their ways, or their way of being and their thoughts, or the way they think. It doesn't necessarily have to be religion, but it could very well be, because I don't see the Hierophant. Well, no, I did see the Hierophant here. Okay, they might have more traditional values, or you may have more traditional values than they do. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so if you have had a rocky past, or like when I did your reading last month, and it talked about a lot of you are checking into rehabs, or trying to reinvent or rebuild yourself from like the dark night of the soul, or wherever it is that you were coming out of. So this could be, very well be, forgiving and learning will help you to build the love life that you want, right? Okay, that is what I have for you, Taurus. Now, I do have my book from, like I said, from many, many moons ago, The Pictorial Key to the Tarot. This was one of my first tarot books. It's one of the only one I've kept, by Arthur Edward Waite, and I suggest you get it. I don't know if you can get it hardcover anymore. This one is, you might, but Amazon certainly carries it soft cover, and Amazon will always carry this book because it's one of the mainstays of tarot reading. Okay, but anyway, just for an overall energy for your reading, any additional message, let me pull a page from, take a page from your book, Taurus. Okay, or you take a page from my book. That would be better. Okay, for Taurus for love for 2017 in the month of November. What do you have for Taurus for love for the month of November in 2017? Taurus. Taurus, your page is the Chariot. Now the Chariot talks about two people from different paths joining together to move forward, right? So I really do think, Taurus, that your love life is dependent on the ability to compromise and to not be petty and not be argumentative over every little thing that isn't what you're familiar with, right? Sometimes you got to bend a little bit to get a lot more, and what you get back will be a lot more for that little bit that you bend. Taurus, thank you very much for joining me for your love reading for November 2017 and trusting me to give you your message, and I hope it resonates with you. If it does not, again, check your signs, and at the end of this video will be the prior month's love video for you. So if anybody wants a timestamp, I would be so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Taurus. I love you so, so much. Have a good one, and we'll see you next month. And enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Bye. Okay, now. Capricorn, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. This is Reverend Sky with your November 2017 love reading. I am doing this based on the masculine and the feminine. So this is the Virgo Kings. There are Earth Kings. I just want to tell you that I'm very grateful for the for my channel audience. You don't know how much this means to me, that you comment, you like, and you share, and you subscribe, and I just couldn't be happier. Okay, I did want to tell you that anything you need to know that I'm not covering is in the beginning, or in the description box below is everything you need to know. So the gemstone for for the month of November 2017 is tigerite. Okay, tigerite is a wonderful protective stone. It's not a healing, it's a protective stone. And to know more about that, please back up to the beginning, or to the beginning, because this is backwards, right? So back up to the beginning and find out more about that. I also want to tell you that I am going to be doing in December, the month of December, a contest of sorts. It's going to be based on your comments, so you get to participate with regards to how things are going. I always look forward to your participation, guys, but this is with regards to comments. So I will pick a comment for that somebody posts for each individual sign, and based on the comment, you will be entitled to a free 15 to 30-minute reading from me, and one person per each sign. So I'm giving away a total of 12 free readings for the month of December for my holiday gift to you, and my thanks for being a subscriber and commenting and all of the lovely things that you do. If you would like to timestamp, please do so. I would appreciate it very much. Let's see, what else am I going to talk about? Oh, in the beginning of the new year, I have another channel that I'm working on, and it's going to be about spiritual life coaching, some metaphysical topics, but basically ancient spiritual philosophy and all of that good stuff. So, because that is my forte and that is what I am schooled in, and I'd like to ask and invite you to participate by sending me via email your topic suggestions, your spiritual life coaching questions. They could be about relationships, they could be about twin flame, soulmates, anything you want to talk about with regards to spirituality and relationships and how we deal with life in general. That as a show of my appreciation for participating and helping me, you may very well have your topic featured on the channel. So, that being said, let's see, is there anything else? I'm also on Facebook, and you can get a hold of me there. And let's see, what else? Is there anything else? No. Okay. So, let's invoke the angels for you, for Virgo, for the Virgo Kings, for November 2017 in the area of your love life. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Samuel, Archangel Sophia, all the love angels that are benevolent in nature as well as benevolent spirits of the earth, please help for November for 2017 for the sign of Virgo. What is going on in their love life? What can we tell them? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now let's see where we're at. I did pre-shuffle, hard shuffle, so I'm just going to do some quick, soft shuffles, just get the energy into the cards for you, Virgo, for November 2017. What can we tell the sign of Virgo for November 2017? Sign of Virgo for November 2017. It just dawned on me. You guys need to know what cards. It's not like me to not introduce the cards I'm using. Romantic Tarot, as normal. I don't know if I told you. So if I'm redundant, then you know. Manara, the erotic tarot for our clarifiers. And I will be pulling 3 Romance Angel cards from Doreen Virtue, and these cards will be retired after December. So if you have other oracle cards that you would like for me to use, please let me know. And quite possibly, I will take those into consideration, because I don't have anything to replace them with. I just want to retire them because they're a little bit overused. Okay, so let's see. Now, that being said, and one more thing. Oh my gosh, one more thing, right? The Victorial Key to the Tarot is my first book. A lot of people have asked me how long I've been doing tarot, and I've been doing tarot for over, I don't even want to tell you how long. This book is really, really old, though. It's hardcover. You can get the soft cover through Amazon, I'm sure. And if you would like information, I'm going to see if I can put the information down below as well on how to get this book. But anyway, I will be pulling, you will be invited to have a page out of my book for extra and additional information at the end of the reading. Now, I'm done and I'm good. Okay, Virgo. Virgo for the month of November, the male, masculine Virgo, month of November 2017. Please give us information for the masculine Virgo for their love life for the month of November 2017. This is what we are looking for, archangels and benevolent spirits. Thank you. Okay. Now, your first card, Virgo men, is Justice. Okay? This talks about balancing the scales of justice. Some of you may be getting going before the justice of the peace and getting married, or some of you may be getting divorced. The cards will tell us further. I do want to let you know that I am using, I'm so backwards with you guys. What's wrong with me? I'm using the gigantic, the lovers for your significator card. For the men, for Virgo, for the earth signs, I am using the King of Pentacles as the challenge, okay? Because you are your own, everybody's their own worst enemy, right? So that would be the challenge card. And then we're back to the Justice card. So let's see what's underneath that. Oh, underneath Justice, we have the Page of Cups. This could be a child, right? Or it could be somebody who's very immature for their age with regards to expressing themselves in love. Okay, this could be little love letters too, because pages are information. They bring information. They send messages. So this could be somebody like the beginning aspects, Virgo, of a love interest. But when I see it here at the Five of Swords, and this has come up for every single earth sign, the sword sign. What's going on with you guys? But anyway, Virgo, this talks about basically arguing, trying to prove that you're right over a situation. Now see this man, and I've been saying this, is the swans mate for life. They don't go anywhere. And Virgo, you have a hard time, or all earth signs actually, they don't move on very easily. They will try and hold on to something that's needs to be buried, you know, long time ago. So this man is looking over at these swans and the troubled waters, and I think, you know, he's throwing roses into the water, like, you know, there goes that, like okay, so, you know, this person's so happy they're presenting this huge cup, and this person's like, oh well, there goes that idea, right? But anyway, let's see what's going on, Virgo. Yeah, there's a Three of Cups. This talks about a reunion, possibly a third-party relationship situation, or it could be that drinking, partying too much. Okay, Virgo, you're not often the type to overly get too, but you can hold. Oh no, we've got two threes back to back, the Three of Cups, and now we've got the Three of Swords. Somebody's, you know that song, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. somebody's going to get it. Somebody's going to get their heart broken. Sadly, sad but true, this man is like going to get his heart broken. Either, Virgo, either it's you as the male, or that's going to break somebody's heart, because right next to that we have the 3 women. One's got to go. And I don't know why I'm hearing it's either her or me. Right? Next to that we have, this is so weird. It's either her or me. And this guy picks his family, the happiness of his family. So, I don't know, Virgo. Maybe you are, to keep the peace in your home and to keep your family happy, somebody's being cut off or being cut out. Maybe. Because the next card we have is the 5 of Cups. This is crying over spilt milk. Something happened in the past, in the recent past. Crying over spilt milk, right? See this person in the back? This woman in the back's hitting her date, husband, whatever, on the head. He must have given her flowers. The guy's throwing the flowers in the pond. And now he's coming on to somebody else. Right? So it's either her or me. It can't be both of us. So we choose. We make a choice. And I said it's either her or me, and it's right underneath the 3 of Swords. Right underneath the 3 of Swords. Cat-corner to the 3 of Cups. We have the Lovers, which is also known as the choice card in the older decks. Just saying. Saving my marriage, man. I'm saving my marriage. I'm not going to see you anymore. Underneath the 3 of Swords, on the other side, is this card, the Hierophant. This talks about official marriage, somebody making something official. And the 10 of Cups is right above it. So, yeah, getting back into balance. Bringing back the balance of the marriage, or trying to. And I think it's very sad, because I see here, I'm going to get clarifiers, but I think I see what has happened, Virgo. Let's see, clarifying. For love, the sign of Virgo, for November 2017. We have the 8 of Fire. Yep. 8 of Fire. I'll show you the cards in a minute. But I think I'm right. And then we have, for clarifier, the Knight of Air. And then we have the World. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Got it. It's either her or me. Stop sending her messages. The steamy messages. The 8 of Wands. The how can I put it? The text messages. Going online. Maybe porno sites online. Whatever it is, it's going to stop. It's going to stop, because we have the Knight of Air, which is a fast-moving, destructive energy, next to the 8 of Wands. And then we have the World card, which means something is coming to an end. Complete end. And this is being on somebody on top of the world. And it shows her, she's riding the world, basically. But the thing is these are the clarifier cards, which would lead me to believe that, and I'm getting, let me just get out my trusty wand. Give me a couple of minutes here, because I'm pretty sure I got this nailed. Choice. Broken heart. Okay, Virgo. You've got 2 people. One person is somebody that you've been with a while, and the other person is somebody that you might have a mistress, or somebody that you're seeing clandestine, or seeing on the side, or you have 2 women, period, that you're seeing. One woman, though, knows that one woman expressed love to, and the other woman you haven't. The one that you expressed love to has decided to put you to the test and say either her or me, but you can't have us both. They know, I think they know about each other, actually, Virgo. And I think you've gotten caught. Yeah, I do think you got caught, either via the phone, text messaging, uh, via your computer, something of that nature, and you got caught. And a lot of crap is hitting the fan about it. I mean, you've got sword cards like arguments and three of swords and all that stuff, getting caught and all that. And then you've got the world. So I think it's something that's been going on a while. I don't think this is a one-night stand. I think this is somebody that you've been cheating with either at the office or somewhere in your vicinity, and this person wanted wanted it to be real, and you can't make it real and stay in your marriage, and you chose, or stay in the long-term relationship you had, and you've chosen the long-term relationship over this situation. This could very well be, Virgo, a Sagittarius, or an air sign person. But I see where you've had the talk where they were divorced, the big D has come up if you're married. So, and then this person gave you an ultimatum, and you took the ultimatum to behave yourself or do your best, at least for this month. Okay? Well, Virgo, that's what I see for you. Let's see what Doreen Virtue's angel cards have to say about the situation for Virgo. Love 2017. What information do the angels have for Virgo for 2017? Okay, I'll give you the, okay. The first card is unrequited love. Yeah, like I said, this other person that you were with, you're not in love with them, so you decided to back it up and get back with your marriage or your family, your other life. There's not enough traction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, so you broke it off. You broke it off. This person wanted more than what you were willing to give. Now on the other side, the other person, here's trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is the other side of the coin, okay? You have to rebuild trust because because worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Because in time, you have to build up that trust again. They love you. They want that situation, the situation with you to work out. Okay, but you have to build up trust again. Right now you're in the I don't trust you area, in the I don't trust you zone, right? So let's just see for the overall. Let's pick the page out of my book for you. The page out of my book for the sign of Virgo for November 2017 for their love life. What can you tell them? My page and my book. What page? Your page is, well, it's the Hermit. See the Hermit? Okay. Now that talks about going within and learning your lessons by taking all that's happened and kind of spending some time. And it is the card of Virgo, the Hermit. So I think really that's what you're doing. You're going and looking at your situation and looking at the things that you've done, and maybe trying to exercise a little damage control. And so that is what I have for you for the month of November 2017 in the area of love for Virgo, for my King of Pentacle Virgo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want a timestamp, please do so. I love you guys to death. Thank you so much for your subscribes, your shares, your comments, your thumbs up. And we will see you next month. Hopefully you comment and I hope you win. Okay? So, again, anything you need to know about the gemstone or anything else, please flip to the beginning of this video, and I will see you next month for your love reading. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.